One thing I find really interesting with jewelry makers is they tend to get their messaging very confused and crossed over. And the thing is, when you're speaking to jewelry consumers and jewelry makers, so if you post content about how you made a ring, it's not going to be received by people who buy jewelry as well as the people who make jewelry would receive it. And I feel like this is where so many people go wrong, because they, obviously watching someone make something is super interesting because you want to see where it goes. I'm sure you've probably watched something that you have no interest in, that you've never even contemplated doing before, but you've watched the process from start to finish because it was just interesting. So you've given that content creator a view. So then people get addicted to this idea that, oh, what I'm doing is getting more views and more views and more views. So they're getting used to this idea that what they're doing is on the right track just because their view count is going up. But what they're actually doing is they're talking to the complete wrong audience. Imagine a room and you have 1,000 people in it, and they are all there to learn how to make a ring. But you're not selling courses or teaching people how to make rings. You're selling a ring. You have a room full of 1,000 people. You have their undivided attention. You can't sell to them. So I personally always believe that it is better to have 2 people in that room that will buy from you than 1,000 people that just won't. Because at the end of the day, that then turns into vanity metrics and you're just getting caught up. And it's so easy to do because you do get in this vortex of, oh, like I'm on the right track, like these people are watching, I've got their attention, they're following, but they're just following to kind of absorb your information or just extract your information, take it, put it in their business, and then they're gonna sell what you've just given them for free. And so you're out here making all this content, you're doing all this work and getting literally nowhere. But the only thing that you're accumulating is just these like random fake numbers on the internet that are just giving you this illusion that you're doing really well in your business, but sales are still low. They are 2 very different messages, and that's what I've dealt with in this business for a while now. And I'm basically juggling 2 businesses under the one umbrella. So I'm very course heavy, very teaching heavy in my business, but I also do occasionally sell one-off pieces, but I don't really try and focus on that much anymore because it's just so hard to juggle both. At the end of the day, the whole point of this is just to help you understand that yes, you can post your tutorials on how to do things, but try and make it in a way that's considerate of a consumer of jewelry. Something that's going to resonate with someone who wants to wear your piece of jewelry that you're making rather than learn how to do the thing you're doing. And that's tricky, that is hard, but just think of it like this. I wouldn't expect people to see my wax kit, my jewelry making kit, my online course promotions and think, oh wow, like I really want to wear that person's jewelry. Because it's just not, I'm selling a totally different thing. It's 2 different messages. The frame is more important than the picture. You can have a beautiful ring, but if you have this ring and you sell it as a beautiful 925 sterling silver, one of a kind, like, really go hard on describing what it is and how it's going to make someone feel when they wear it, it's going to sell and do better with people who are buying jewelry more than the person who's looking to make it. So that's just something to think about. And if you have any questions, just leave it in the comments and I'll try my best to get back to you.